All right, yes, as usual. Yes, my name is Maurice, the crochet master, and let's take a quick look on how to do the spongy flexi. Yes, this is how you can just fake your long hair to get short hair. You know how you can do it. So just I didn't show you this process of doing the cornrows, but we all know since we have been following all my videos. So this is how we do the cornrows, that we do it perfect. That those ones who would want to put it going behind, it's also okay. So it's your first time, please just click on that red button and ring the bell. We're going to be using the spring twist hairpiece. I know sometimes people go in my comment section and still ask me for the pieces that I use, but I think maybe that sometimes they don't listen to the word that I be telling them. And trust me, when you're trying to learn something, it's always good at times to listen to the words, because there are those things that I might not explain to you that will also need you, that like there's something that you might see in the video and will need you to listen to it. So if you can't listen, that means you're going to miss a lot of things. So this is how we do crochet our spongy flex. And the first time I told you that whenever you're doing this hairpiece, the locking is different. You can see how I'm locking is that I'm locking it twice, like once and twice. You know why I'm locking this? I'm going to be showing you in some other video why I lock this two times. It's just because I'm going to cut it very short. So it means if I cut it very short, it won't come out if I lock it twice. So there's some method that you would want to ask, that how do I crochet it, but this is how I crochet it. It's like twice, so that it is very very firm for my hair not to come out, because I'm going to cut it very very short. So something else, those ones that thing that I applied is an anti-itchy. Remember, when we're doing something like this short hair, you need to apply the anti-itchy, just because there are those people who have sensitive scalp that they always scratch themselves. So the moment you keep on scratching like this hair piece, that it might not be good, in that those ones who just scratch it and it looks crazy, yet it would have been looking very very okay. So I would always advise you guys, if you're trying to play this thing, please try to put the anti-itchy for that person. Yes, I wouldn't say that maybe use this one, because every person has got his or her anti-itchy for the itching. So that one that can work for you and cannot work for me, and that one that works for me and doesn't work for you. So it's by chance when you also get your anti-itchy. So by now you can see how I'm installing my crochet, I'm installing my spongy flexi. Yes, this is how I keep on doing it. And those ones who followed me last time, there's some things I told you that you should be very very careful. So this is why I tell you that please, you should also, when you're learning, you should also try to listen to some words. So now when it comes to this hair, there's something that I realized, that there are those people with short forehead. You understand what I'm saying? And there are those ones with long forehead. But I would say, like, maybe if you're still new, just try on someone who has got a long forehead, because there it will come out very soon. It will make you happy that you have tried on something that has come out. But if someone has got short forehead, oh my god, it becomes very very difficult. Maybe like me, I'm a professional, I can know how I can play around it and it comes out. So like her, she has got a short forehead, you can see how it is. But if you have somebody with long forehead, trust me, this hairstyle can look very very perfect. So there are two things. When someone has got short forehead, it is always hard to cut that spongy dread. Like that spongy dread, this spongy flexi, it is very very hard to cut it. So that's why you're seeing me in front here. I want to make it a little bit longer so that I create a little design. I wouldn't say that I can cut it very very short like the other previous video I showed you cutting the same level. So at times when you're doing with these short foreheads, there are those things that you need to create yourself. Like you see it from far coming and you think about it, and let's say try to that's the one that creates the art in you. Yes, to see something that is coming and you think that maybe it might be wrong or good, and then you try to correct it. So this is how I'm doing it. And the hair that I've been installing on the sides is very short, and this one in front is very long. So if you're using your spring twist, that means on the sides you're going to cut it into 3, and these ones here in front you're going to cut it into 2. I think you understand what I'm saying. And you might ask me, where am I going to start putting the long one? That one you count the forehead, where you see that corner, the line of your forehead where it ends. It's where this side and the other side is where you start putting the long, like the way you can see here how it is long. It's where her corner of the hair fur line stops. So it's where I've started putting the long one. So it's the same applies to you. Those ones with long forehead, even short forehead, that's how you're supposed to do it. So when I'm done crocheting that, the way you can see it, that I'm done, the next step that we're going to do, we have to shape our spongy flexi. So to shape it, that is, I told you last time that it is according to how you feel. That thing you feel like maybe you want your thing to come out, so that is the way you can bring it out. Try to as you're cutting, you be having that picture in your mind, like how you want your person's hair to look. That's why I would say that here I cannot tell you that maybe you should cut it this way, or maybe it's just that art you feel in your head. Anyway, though I can try to give you some trick here. Whenever we are cutting this or cutting any short hair piece, we always mind about the someone's head shape. Those ones who don't have that corner, how can I say that, you find the head behind is flat, doesn't have that corner. So when you're trying to put that piece, you try to make it yourself, you put it there yourself, so that you create that hair, the shape of the hair the way it's supposed to be. Yes. So sometimes people say that whenever I do those short things, my head look ugly and doesn't come out good. It's just because the problem is down here where I'm cutting here. That's the problem, that some people leave it a bit longer, so you be like someone who has got back bush. Yes, you be like someone who has got back bush, but here it's supposed to be flat. It's supposed to be very very little as you're coming up, and when you reach here the carving, like you try to leave some volume of the hair, because you remember someone is going to be sleeping. So if someone sleep, that means there's that weight is putting on the hair behind. So that's why I'm saying, like, you should always try to put some volume there to pack it, so that someone is not going to regret her hairstyle. And this is how you just have to keep on trimming it so that it looks very very perfect. So I think now you're with me and I told you that it is always good to listen to the words that I'm telling you. So this is how you can keep on doing it, and you can see how it is coming out. The shape of the head is coming out the way I wanted it to be. So this is the spongy flex, and it protects your long hair, trust me. And even those ones with weak hairline, still it can be it is protective for your fussy hair. So for now, I'm going to sign out, and trust me, I'm bringing you good tutorials in the next videos coming. So please don't always to click on that red button. I told you that my channel is the channel that is going to give you all types of hairstyle, because the creativity is around here. Anything that you would need to learn is here. So now I sign out. Bye bye.